What's up, YouTubers? King Eric, the media assassin, represent Off the Cuff Radio, Screwball Radio, Buddy Boy Entertainment, Fleetwood and the Cotton Pickers. I'm in the building, son. First of all, big shout out to my man, Too Strong Taylor. You know what I mean? He got the big fight going on next month. Y'all check the video package I did for him. He sent me the tea for looking out for him. He gonna kick ass, man. He gonna be making his debut on June on ESPN. He gonna be making his pro debut. So big shout out to my man Too Strong Taylor, sending your boy the tea. You know what I mean? So you go over there, you kick ass, man. So I wanted to go live with y'all, man, because there's some serious shit going on right now, and they're using these celebrities as the focal point of this. See, I titled this for a reason, because it showed that the black man square image is under attack. What do you mean by that, King? The black man square image is under attack. Yeah, we caught hell back then for being thugs, gangsters, and hoodlums, but even when you a square nigga, someone that don't get in trouble, you're not even safe. So, what made me want to do this topic? Two things. Number one, this situation going on with not only Will Smith, because we know we talked about that many times, but now you got Russell Wilson under attack. And I don't know who this podcast nigga he was saying that Russell Wilson is corny, that Sierra's only using him for money. Number one, I'm going to tell y'all this, and y'all may disagree, but to me, Russell Wilson is more masculine than Future. Let me repeat this again. I might get a little heat for this, but Russell Wilson is more masculine than Future. Let me tell you why. One of the tests that women give is the boyfriend X test. They'll test you to see what you're going to say and how you're going to react to it. Like, let me give you a good example. Let's say you out there with a chick you've been dating for a while, and all of a sudden she go in talking about her ex. She go in talking about her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or husband, how she got cheated on, how she got kicked in the ass, blah, 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 right? So, this is what a lot of males mess up in. They'll go along with the plan. They'll say that sucker shit. They'll be like, oh, babe, I'm sorry to hear that. You deserve better. I got you, babe. I'm going to take you out. I'm going to be the better man that he ever was. What ends up happening? You end up pushing him back. You end up pushing her back to him. Take it for someone that done it before. I thought, yeah, I could shit on this nigga, and then I could dirty him up to where she don't want to go back to that chump. What did she end up doing? She ended up leaving me, going back to him, and I didn't understand it. So now, with Russell Wilson, how I'm bringing this around, Russell has never said anything about Future, to my knowledge. He hasn't said anything about Future at all. Sierra probably could antagonize him to say something bad about him, but Russell Wilson, for the most part, has just stayed in his lane. He played football. He make his money. He stay out the way. Future was throwing little subs. Future was saying this, that, and third, threatening them and all that stuff. But Russell Wilson, for the most part, hasn't said anything about Future. And that's the boyfriend X test right there. He's passed it. We've been fooled to believe that, oh, we dirtied this dude up. She gonna want you even more. And she gonna see more of him being the bastard. Where in reality, that makes you look weak. So, reverse psychology. Russell hasn't said anything about him. He just stays in his lane. You look on his Instagram, he just posts football. He posts family photos. Now, with Sierra, I don't know. I hope the best for them. I hope she stays with that dude. I don't want to see no situation come in the future where they have problems, like public problems. I don't want to see no Will and Jada shit going on. We're going to get on that a little bit later. But for the most part, for this dude to come out of nowhere and just talk about Russell Wilson like that, I'm like, nigga, you a part of the same problem. See, we all put the prototype up there of what a black man should be. They all want to be Ghost with a PhD or Tupac with a business suit. That's my favorite slogan. And if you look at my Instagram, that's the profile I got right there just to troll the ladies. Because that's the profile, that's the prototype that a lot of them look for. But that's the fantasy. See, what Tupac in a business suit is, that's the fantasy nigga. The nigga that emotional. The one that, hold on. There are many ways to being a black man. It's very many. But the problem is, we're subcaught to one prototype. But the Tupac in the business suit or Ghost with the PhD, that's the prototype black man that a lot of women, they say, want to be with. And it just so happened a lot of people just play onto those stereotypes. But see, with them going at Russell Wilson the way they doing, it looked to me like, okay, something is up here. Because this dude don't say anything. This dude don't say anything at all. So now, since this whole thing with Will Smith happened, now you got square black men under attack. Same thing with Kanye West. Pete Davidson straight violated him today. Media not saying nothing about that shit. They ain't said nothing about that. Where he had his daughter sitting on his lap. That's a total violation. But all the while you heard Kanye's crazy. Kanye's doing this. Kanye's doing that. This dude just violated Ye. Knowing how crazy this nigga is about his daughter, you gonna sit there and take photos of you playing with his kid? Niggas get killed for that. You playing a dangerous game, buddy. And this is coming from somebody that don't ever really been defending Kanye as a way. But you playing a dangerous game now. And those Kardashians are just as bad, if not the worst. All along, people are saying how manipulative Kanye is. They're doing that behind the scenes. They playing the Karen role in front of y'all to make them feel victim. And a lot of niggas, they feel victimized. They feel sorry for them. Where in reality, behind the scenes, they're doing this type of shit to these niggas. They doing this type of stuff on the low. That's why Kanye, I see now, and I'm man enough to admit I'm wrong. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to use Instagram to get his part of the story out there. But now, notice this. Now, all of a sudden, Instagram shut him down. Notice that. Now he can't really speak what he has to say. They shut him down. Then they shut him down from the Grammys. Then they shut him down from Coachella. You see what's going on? You see what's going on here? And Ye brought up an interesting point where Pete joked about that it was a pedophilia type joke. Media ain't picking it up. Wonder why? Tell me about it. They pick up on everything else. Why they ain't picking up on that? That should be a hot story. Kanye's one of the biggest stars in the world. Media ain't running with that. They not running with this. What's going on behind the scenes? Another thing, with everything going on, these women are the reason why I'm very picky as hell. You gotta be, champ. You gotta be, because they don't even know what the fuck they want. To be honest with you, they don't know. You can't even listen to what a lot of them are saying. That's one thing I learned at an early age. You can take, unless it's your mama, don't take a woman's face at face value. Pay attention to what her actions is, but don't pay attention to what she say. They'll say all types of shit. Oh, I just want ballers. I just want this. You gotta have a bag to talk to me, but yet sleep with the nigga that don't even have a house. He don't even have a crib. He don't have his. He just give her a dope sack and keep it moving. You can't pay attention to what women say. Pay attention to what they do. That's my whole ordeal about that. And now another thing too, media ain't picking up on this even. Now I don't know if it's true, but notice how the story between the slap is slowing down a little bit now that Jada Pinkett is saying that she's not really defending Will. She said Will was wrong for slapping Chris Rock. So now notice how all of a sudden the story is slowly losing steam. Because now she's gonna look as bad, and the media not even talking about that, man. What else is going on? There's something else going on. Tory Lanez didn't even shoot the bro. I don't even think he shot her. Arrested him anyway. What's up with that? He still had to go to prison. Go to jail. He still had to get locked up. Got arrested. I do pay attention to women act like you said how she acts. Facts, brother. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to tell you what happened. He didn't shoot her, but they still found ways to put him in jail. Now, he's bailed out, but still, look at the principle behind it. He didn't shoot her, and I'm pretty sure that was going to come out in court. They still had to find a way to put his ass in jail. Why is that? Why is that? I told y'all, man, Rock Nation got a whole stronghold. Rock Nation and Revolt. Jay-Z and Puffy got this shit on lock. They got media on lock. Why you think these niggas be kissing Jay-Z's ass like they be doing on these podcasts? Why you think they be kissing up the Diddy like that? They don't say nothing to Diddy. Them two niggas run this media game. Tory Lanez should never mess with her in the first place. Exactly. And now he's paying for it. The wrong woman could mess your life up, man. That's why you gotta be real picky. Another thing that's happened. Now, there's another thing that happened. Megan Good apparently is dating Disaster. Disaster, the battle rapper, the dude that body cannabis. A lot of niggas is mad, son. They mad. Oh, she's for the streets. Nigga, she was always for the streets. What the fuck is you talking about? Megan Good dated BMF members. Megan Good dated athletes, rappers. She been around, man. And that square ass preacher she was with, he thought he could clean her up. I was like, this is not gonna last. This is not gonna last at all. It's two different lifestyles. He was too boring for her. And I knew once she did that TV show Harlem, that was it. She's sitting there looking at some nigga kitty cat with his butt cheeks in the air. You knew that was gonna be a wrap. He couldn't handle that young thought thing. And then he over there crying and shit. He crying on Instagram. I'm like, bruh, y'all looking bad out here, man. Y'all making the square guys look terrible. Picking these ratchet, hood rat women, man. Like, golly, y'all killing the image, man. Whew. It's crazy to me. But between Russell Wilson, Will Smith, Kanye West, Megan Good's husband, squares are under attack. Square dudes are under attack now. Like, even you don't even rattle that fence, you still gonna be targeted, no matter what you do. Can't make them happy. Can't make a lot of women happy. That's why you gotta look at who you picking. Is Wilson even a square though? He would be considered as a square because he doesn't. There's nothing wrong with being a square. Damn it, I'm a square. I'm proud of it. I'm not no street nigga. I love hip hop. I love doing podcasts. I love wrestling. I love boxing. I love writing. I love doing video work. That's me. I ain't none of them quote unquote street dudes. People gotta be comfortable in their own skin and embrace that. I don't be in the hood like that all day. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. I'm proud of who I am, and people gotta embrace their true nature of who they are. You got so many people that try to be carbon copies of another man. Like, look, God made you who you are. Be you. If that person don't want to be with you for who you are, tell them to kick rocks, man. You gotta be you, bruh. Athlete millionaire. He doesn't speak ghetto person. I don't believe he swear. He just grown. That's it. That's it. He just a mature guy. Sierra just happened to. She has her own money, so I don't think it's about money. I don't think it's about money per se, because if she was broke, I could see it in a way, but she happened to have her own money, so I don't think it's about money per se. Perhaps she loves the guy. I hope the best for him. I hope they stay together, because we need good representations. We gotta disraid that whole ratchet shit. People think that being a square is a problem, though. That's why squares try to pretend something. That's true. That's true because of peer pressure. See, the problem is we often go out and try to attract what we want, but not what we need, man. It's the whole Steve Urkel complex. Steve Urkel, for example, was trying to get Laura. Laura didn't give a fuck about him. Laura just wanted ballers. Laura just wanted rappers. Laura just wanted gang members. Laura just wanted athletes. She didn't want Steve, but Steve had Myra. It's the same thing with people. People want what's popular. Even when you're going to school, everybody wanted that one popular girl because it went for clout. Sierra went from Bow Wow to 50 Cent to Future all the way down to Russell Wilson. Shit, all them niggas are squares too. You see how they handle their women? Come on, man. Them niggas ain't got no Trump game about themselves. Future out there putting $300K on a chick bag. He crying over what's that girl named Lori Harvey. Them niggas ain't got no game. And Bow Wow. What my man on Pretty Tony say off the back? You a West Haven for hoes. Shit. See, put $300K in a chick as a square. It's a trick thing. It ain't really a square, it's a trick. Because you buying services, you buying love. You foul for laughing at Bow Wow. Man, that little munchkin is a West Haven for these chicks, man. Matter of fact, y'all know the girl that he was with a while back. I think her name was Kimberly Leslie or something like that. She used that chump. She used him to be and look where she at now. Now she got an athlete. See, Bow Wow is a stepping stone. Bow Wow, Nick Cannon, that's a stepping stone for these chicks. It's a lack of game, so you just throw money. Some dudes could just get to sink it. There you go. Thank you. Man, you know how many women I done bagged from all these money niggas? And let me tell y'all this, though. This is a real talk. Just because you got the bag don't mean it's going to be automatically opened up. The pearly gates of game ain't going to open up for you because you got the bag. Don't let these niggas fool you, because you get the bag, you still got to communicate. You still got to make her panties wet. You still got to know how to get her to sleep with you. How you going to do that? Oh, man, I got the bag. Okay. She got the bag. What you going to do? You got to navigate the situation either way. That's why a lot of the quote-unquote Pookie and Ray Rays be out rapping these niggas with the bag. They be sitting there looking mad as hell. They be talking about, why you always gotta sleep with those bad boys? Oh my God, why you always gotta go with them? Why you gotta go with those thugs? I'm here. I'm here. Nice guy here. Fuck out of here, man. Nice guy here. Why don't you just give me the pussy? I've been good. I took care of your dog. I took care of your sick mother. Why didn't you take care of? Why didn't you just give me the pussy? I've been good. I'm a good guy. That don't work. Like, come on, man. That don't work. And they just look at you like you a clown too, man. Like, that's not gonna work at all. But going back to what I said, man. Going back to like I said, man. The soft brother, not I don't even say the soft, but the square image is under attack. And it's coming in different ways. It's coming in different ways now. The media are finding ways to attack. Even when you playing the safe game, you're not even safe. That's the message right there. Because once you accumulate a form of fortune in this game, they're going to slowly want to take all that shit back from you. Eddie Griffith said it best. He said, no black man leaves alive. And that's real talk. Because see now, what's going on? I had thought about the square people topic when I came across this live in this ass backwards world when the bad is celebrated and the good is celebrated. Yeah, it is, man, and it's just unfortunate. And you know what, though? That's what makes a lot of people jaded. Because we're taught in this world when we're growing up that if you play the rules, you play the game, you get rewarded. It's just not, and so unfortunately, it's not that way for a lot of people. That's why you see a lot of people when they reach their 30s and their 40s, they're jaded, they're bitter, they're mad. It's not mad because of not only their choices of dating on the L's they caught, but they're seeing the true reality of what this world really is. There's winners and there's losers. And there's people that feel like they got cheated, that feel like they played their part, but yet they lose. So you have a lot of that going on. Big up the Doggy Diamonds, Gully TV, MREC, Murder Master Music Show. Yeah. Yeah. And see, going back to what I was saying though, man, it's like that's a part of the main issue, man. That's why a lot of people are really angry. They're very angry, they're very bitter. So what they do, they find YouTube. They find these goofy niggas on YouTube and they resonate they game through them like Fresh and Fit. Oh, we speak your language. Then they try to use that scientific bullshit. Big shout out to Lucario for talking about that. They say that scientific, they bring the data when it comes to talking about dating. Man, look, I ain't pay attention to data. Same shit happened to me when I hit the mid-30s. The reality started exploding. Yeah, man, because see, what happened is we were programmed from Disney cartoons. We were programmed from sitcoms, movies in Hollywood that the good guy wins. No matter how much you trick, no matter how much of a doofus you are, no matter how stupid you are, you're going to find a way to get the girl. It don't happen that way, man. You can sometimes do everything right and she still leave you. It happened to me. You could do everything right. You could check all the boxes. And she'll just leave your ass for no reason. That's the reality. Same thing with the women. Same thing with the women. You could give a dude. You remember that story, y'all, when this woman gave her boyfriend her kidney? And this motherfucker just left her after a year? It's shit like this happening every day, man. Every single day is like that, bro. This woman gave this man a kidney. And a year later, he just bounced. That's the cold part about this shit, man. Is when you start seeing how unappreciative people really are, you start really seeing the ugly side of this world. How heartless it is. Because, you know, when you have good parents, they'll shield you from a lot of that. In a way, when people start getting back up there, it's like a shell shock to them. So now, what do you have with this generation here? You have a bunch of jaded, angry ass people. You go on Black Twitter, you see that every day. Every day on Twitter, you got some dumbass intake about men ain't shit, these black women ain't shit. Every single day it's toxic, man. And that's a cold reality of what people are finding out. And they created the digital universe, the metaverse, to where you're more disconnected than ever. Seek out your friends that relate to you and have something in common. See, the problem with that is a lot of people don't know how to socialize. So they resonate with these YouTube niggas. The YouTube niggas are they daddies. That's basically what I can say. YouTube is raising the youth. Imagine Fresh and Fit your father figure. God dang. You gonna lose for life, man. Niggas be looking up the Fresh and Fit. They be looking up the Young Pharaoh, Brother Polite. Y'all look up the scammers and Jesus. Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all look up to all these niggas. Like Michi X. Like, really? I kind of like Kevin, man. Because, see, what I like about Kevin is Kevin don't take no shit. He's a little bit too catty for me, but one thing I give them brothers credit for, but Kevin like him, not the other ones, but Kevin, whether you agree with him or not, we need voices. We need voices within ourselves because feminism ran media. Everything's pandering to women and their rights. Everything is pandering to women and their needs. Men don't really have a voice. So even though I don't agree a lot with Tariq Nasheed or Kevin Samuels or people of that magnitude, they're still needed. Fresh and Fit, get that shit out of there, man. Get that out of there, man. Because at least with Tariq Nasheed and Kevin Samuels, they're trying to find solutions to bring in the families back together. Now, they have certain ways of doing it and certain methods that I don't understand. Hey, I don't agree with everything, but I respect the message. Jason Black, too. I mean, people that are really trying to bring families back together. The concept of family, the black family back together. I don't agree with a lot of what they say, but we need those type of voices because let's be real, man. A lot of people in these TV shows or the media outlets, they're not going to do it. They're paid. D.L. Hughley ain't going to do it. Steve Harvey ain't going to do it. That's why they pander. Al Sharpton ain't going to do it. Roland Martin ain't going to do it. Forget Jason Black. He respected the motherland. I don't ride with him, man, but I'm just saying. I agree with certain parts of what they saying. He's still needed. I don't agree with a lot of that shit, but he's still needed. We still need black voices. I don't agree with a lot of these niggas be saying, but we need our voices out there, along with me. Of course, I'm gonna prop myself. Along with me, along with the Doggy Diamonds, along with the Gully TV, along with the M-Rec, along with Die For Radio and people like that. People that give those platforms to people that need voices. Because, man, even with my platform, I give a lot of people voices, dog, that haven't really been heard. Oh, yeah, they very compromised. The bad compromise them. They're not going to go out there and really talk that real shit. Not like us. You're not going to put accountability on just the man. You're going to put accountability on what the women doing as well. So that's the beauty behind YouTube. And let me go back to what the original topic is, because, you know, I start Screwball Radio. Hell yeah, that's right. Who Big shout out to my man Comet. He got the Authentic Cloth album out. Get that album. Get that album. That album is hard. Get that album. Had to do a little plug right there. Oh, man. What else been going on, man? It's been a minute since I did a live, man. I want to get this off my chest. Man. Like, the black man image is under attack. The square black man image is under attack. And it's a lot of media not really acknowledging a lot of things. Now, people keep on saying the Will Smith situation, that's not going to die down anytime soon. Why? Because, in a way, thoughts on Will Smith? At first, I was with the concept. Oh, wait, okay. I didn't know what was going on. I don't watch the Oscars. I thought Chris must have went ahead and did a whole routine for him to go up there and get the dog shit smacked out of him. And as I looked at it again, Will was wrong. And this is coming from somebody that likes Will Smith. I even like Jada Pinkett. I like Chris Rock. I like all three. But in this situation here, Will was wrong. Will was wrong to me because Chris Rock is a comedian. He's a comedian. You don't get no points beating up a comedian. That's just me. Blacks are the only group of people that allow the athletes, singers, and entertainers opposed to other groups of politicians. Yeah, because they have the bigger voices. And plus, it seems to me with a lot of our youth, they rather, Big said it best, either you sling and crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. And that's one of the hardest lines ever because that's the only options people feel that they want to get out of poverty. You know how much work and red tape it is to be a lawyer? You know how much work it is to be an accountant? You know how much work it is to be a treasury, to apply in one of these corporate jobs? But yet, being a rapper or either, it's like Big said, slang and crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. But yet you go to the NBA, you making 30, 40 million. Shit, you see rappers living the lifestyle of luxury. And you look at it like, oh, all I got to do is rap? All I got to do is work on my jump shot? Instead of sitting in some fucking desk all day reading all these documents I'm not understanding? And you know how much longer it takes to be a lawyer? So they figure, man, look, let me go and just get this jump shot working on and get my 40 million. That's what they figure. Now, answer the question about Will Smith. Exactly. That's things like that you handle behind closed doors. Because, see, you're two prominent black figures. You don't go over there slapping a nigga in front of national TV. Especially if the joke wasn't really malicious. My only thing is, unless it was something really personal going on, if he slept with her, it's something. Either Chris Rock slept with her or he just had the bully tactic within him. Because I don't see it he did it in front of all the white folks in the Oscars. Exactly. Hold on. Have you seen the video Crazy Bone put out about the secret letter that exposes a lot at the rap game? Yeah, bro, I seen that. I actually did a video about that a while back because this actually started in 1989, y'all. I'm gonna get back to Will Smith in a minute, but I'm gonna break down this here. This happened back to 1989. What happened in that year? Two big moments in hip-hop happened. You had NWA and you had Public Enemy. Two of the biggest groups at that time. What ended up happening that year? Ice Cube, the militant member of the group, leaves. Jerry Heller was robbing him. What else happened to Public Enemy? Griff gets dropped off the group for making anti-Semitic comments. What was the commonality in those two groups? It starts with a J and it has a sound of a ooh. They broke up the groups. NWA turned their back on Ice Cube. See, it's hard to say, bro, because look at what happened around that time period. Dre was the breadwinner. His brother had gotten killed, and he needed money. Them niggas came out getting $80,000 checks. You coming from Compton, eating that fat burger, to getting $80,000. But at the same time, they didn't really see the long-term plan. And they used money to manipulate it. See, Ice Cube came from an educated background. So he was able to see the game for what it was. Hold up. He only slapped Chris because he wasn't built like that. You right, bro. Good Vibes TV, you right about that, man. Because you know damn well he wasn't slapping Dave Chappelle like that. Because Dave would take it there. Dave would take it there. He ain't rushing up on Dave Chappelle. Dave would not will the fuck out. Straight up. See, the back turn was where it got me. And see, even with Chris, if y'all look at the page when I posted up the other day, I uploaded the clip of the aftermath of the slap where Chris was just looking, he looked hurt. He looked hurt. He looked embarrassed. He looked humiliated. I'm like, Will, that's a sucker move, bro. If you want to really impress people, smack Bill Maher up. Yeah. Smack August Alsina up. That nigga, he got out the ICU bed and made a song about y'all again. And the song is whack as hell, but smack him just out of general principle. Smack your punk ass son for wearing dresses, nigga. Smack your daughter up for wearing all that weirdo stuff and letting white men take naked photos with her. Like, keep this energy going, bro. Smack Jada Fingers up. She the one embarrassing you, dog. Then, this came out about Will. I didn't know this either. Mark Anthony was smashing Jada. Will walked in on them and started crying. Jesus Christ. So this humiliation been going on for 10 years now. Like, come on, Will. What kind of shit she has on you, bruh? Nigga, you made Bad Boys, Men in Black, Independence Day. What's that other movie he had? I, Robot, nigga. Hancock. What this bro got on you, man? I'm puzzled, and he's sticking with it. Is it that fire? It gotta be. Jeez. No woman's worth that humiliation. It's really not. Prisons is full of making money. Oh yeah. I got real deep actually about the prison complex in the music industry a while back on one of the shows. And one of the bills we had with my man Young Khan from the FOI. We had a great build about that on one of our older shows. So definitely check that out. We talked about the prison complex connection with the music industry. So that was a very dope build. It started with NWA blew, everything changed. See, when NWA blew, Public Enemy was just as big, for what I understand. They both could coexist. And see, Ice Cube, he was militant. He kept the militant part of the group. Easy brought the shock value because Easy didn't care. But Cube was the militant mind behind the group. When he left, it just like the group sonically it furthered. Sonically it got further, but content wise it went backwards. And this is coming from somebody that love Niggas for Life. That's one of my all-time favorite albums sonically. But the content, whew, let's just say, y'all, it would not exist today. Put it that way. Whew. And this is coming from somebody that's 39 years old. I'm like, shh, this shit can't come out today. NWA blew up because of the secret meeting. The higher power wanted Valorant to take over the brand new visa. It's not really that, man. It's more so money. Because Public Enemy was also a draw too. Black Power, if they're going to market Black Power, they're going to market it to where it makes money. So if Chuck D was bringing millions, they're going to put money behind pro-black imagery. But yeah, that was a deep segment that we did because we talked about that. But everything has its pros and cons. They wanted to make money by keeping the music viral to keep their prisons full that they had stocks and shares in. We definitely talked about that. We had a talking about that a while back. Even Too Short mentioned that. And see, here's another thing too. You're not really in control of what you put out there. The label picks out the songs. The label picks out a lot of the songs that's going to go on the project. I bet there's a lot of shit that Dre had on that Chronic album that they did not want to put out because they was coming out killing police officers and all that shit, and they did not want to put that out. And I was like, There's a song. Y'all know the original version of The Day the Niggas Took Over. They had a skit in the beginning where a police officer got shot. They would shoot police officers in that joint. The original song was named Mr. Officer. But yet they took that out. They took that out. Even the original deep cover, that was hard. The one you see on the video, that's the tame version. The video, the single, but the real one, that joint was hard. So they had to do the police joint in a different way to make it more appealable for marketing purposes. But there's a lot of hard stuff for those records that they left off. Jimmy Iovine forced them. See, Jimmy Iovine is an interesting character. He's a very interesting character. I'm definitely gonna probably do something more about him. Y'all ever checked out that what's the name of that joint? That joint that him and Dre did years ago. That was very brilliant. That was a very brilliant film. A lot of lies in that shit, but it was very brilliant just by how it was produced. The Defiant Ones. The music industry is the most grimy industry in all entertainment. Next to boxing, I agree. This shit is no joke, man. And you want to know why? It's another thing. It's a bipolar game. Because a lot of these labels be pumping these niggas up to drop disc records. Why you think dudes be sitting there all of a sudden a beef come out of nowhere? Like, for example, with Game. Game just come out there just dissing niggas out of nowhere. They ain't said nothing to him. The battery's in his back. Like, look, we got an album to push. You got to create some interest somehow. Go out there and diss Meek Mill, or go out there and diss Eminem. Go out there and diss Dre. And he goes and do it, thinking it's gonna get him some attention. It's worked for a long time. Boxing's been run by gangsters and criminals since the day it was born. Man, boxing is the most crooked shit in the world. Game is a goofball. Yeah, he's a goofball, man. Like, I seen this today about him. He said that 50 Cent didn't put him on. Okay, so who put you on then? If Dr. Dre signed you. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, guys. Got to answer this call. I'm going to be right back. The industry just follows trends. Yeah, it's always been that way. But that's another topic within its own, man. The bottom line is the black man image, the square image, even the soft images period is under attack. And this was the video that want to bring light to this. I'm talking from Kanye West, Will Smith, uh, Russell Wilson. There's another guy out there. I probably mentioned his name, but it's all on the payway right now, man. They go to show you, if you black, you still gonna be a target regardless. So that's why I wanted to jump on here and let y'all know, like, look, man, I gotta be the one that's gonna bring the news to y'all. None of these other bloggers are gonna do it. Nobody gonna bring the truth like me, like T-Max, like Off the Cuff Radio. We ain't gonna do it like that. So thank y'all for joining me, man. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up, man. I wanted to build with y'all for a little bit. I might start doing lives every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling, what I got going on. So I got a couple of shows lined up. You're going to see me on the road a little bit. So I'm out. Y'all have a good night. Tune in tomorrow night. Off the Cuff Radio. Friday night. Off the Cuff Radio. Screwball Radio. Saturday night. We working, baby. Holla, man. Much love to y'all.